Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jake Dalton here. I just wanted to answer some of your guys' questions, and one of the questions I get a lot is, do I do weight training? So I figured I would answer this for you guys, put a video up about it so you guys know, whether I do it or not and how often I do weight training. So the answer is yes, I do weight train. My weight training, it does vary, depending on my goals and what I'm trying to accomplish. Lately I've been trying to get stronger because of my shoulder. I was out for a few months not being able to use it, so I'm obviously trying to build that back up to where I was before. But I'm also trying to gain strength as well. You're always trying to get stronger in gymnastics. For me, I want to be stronger on rings. So if I do weight training, I'm trying to, do the training with the weights that is specific to gymnastics movements. So a lot of people know that we don't like to do a lot of weight training because if you gain size, it makes it a lot harder to do gymnastics and throw your body through the air and do flips and hold it up on rings. So there are specific things with weight training that I try to do to make myself stronger. There are some certain exercises that I try and do to mimic the gymnastics movements. I would say right now I'm probably doing it about 2 times a week. And one of those days is about a medium training, and the other is a pretty heavy training, and that's typically going to be on a Friday because I don't train on Saturday. So the reason I do that is so I can recover, come back in on Sunday, kind of move around on a light day, and it allows me to recover a little bit better. I don't want to do too much weight training and come in to do gymnastics or do routines to where I'm extremely sore and can't support myself or something like that. So I'm not going in there doing insane, crazy weightlifting workouts like you may see, some of the bodybuilders and guys like that do. And that's just because we're already doing strength with gymnastics and it's just different. I didn't start doing a lot of weights until I got into college. We did, weight circuits in the mornings, I think 2 times a week probably. And so I'm keeping it pretty similar. For me, I have a very weak chest, so things like a planche on rings, I'm trying to improve my planche, and my Maltese on rings is weak, so I'm also trying to improve that. So I'll take dumbbells, doing my Maltese position on a bench and pushing up to a planche, and really just trying to strengthen that movement specific for gymnastics. So then I also try to do cross pulls, and I mimic this by having 2 rings, and we have them on a pulley system where we can pull them down, and we have weights on the sides that lift up. So you're lifting the weight on each arm that is pulled down by the ring. And it's a really cool setup for our ring strength, and it's pretty, it's weighted, but it's very ring and gymnastics specific. Then right here are just the overhead shoulder press or dumbbell press, basically kind of similar to a military press, just we have our hands turned in here. The reason I do this is because we do parallel bars and we're holding ourselves up this way. This strengthens that motion. In case we have a mess up and we may need to save ourselves, we need to have the strength to be able to push everything back up. So not only do we do handstand push-ups, but I like to do just dumbbell presses with these dumbbells just because it kind of mimics that same motion. It's a little bit different, but for a weight day, I'll use dumbbells to kind of mimic that same idea of a handstand push-up. So next, I like to do invert presses. For us, it's strengthening the specific movement of an inverted iron cross. So similar to what I was doing earlier with the iron cross and the pulley, I'm now doing with dumbbells and going from handstand down to the side and back up. Really a lot of chest, shoulder, a little bit of back, and it really just works that specific inverted iron cross move for rings, which I don't actually compete yet, or I don't know if I will or not, but it definitely strengthens that motion, and it's definitely something good to do. Even if you don't do that skill, it's good to have that strength for that skill. And then last is planche presses with a 45-pound weight plate. And the reason we do this is to mimic, we do press handstands. If this was my body, we would be pressing back up to handstand, back down. So we do those with a spot, but we also do it with a weight plate. This kind of mimics that same motion. The planche that I was talking about earlier, it mimics that strength position as well, and pressing out of it. So just doing some of these specific exercises that are weighted really do help the strength with the gymnastics exercise. You know, it can build a small foundation of strength. So I'm trying to build up more strength by doing some of these things, just to include it in my, you know, activities and my strength workouts, just to really try and improve any type of strength that I can do. And like I said, I do more weighted exercises, but these are the ones that are more gymnastics specific, that are with weights. So I just wanted to show you guys those and relay the message of what I'm trying to do, and incorporate maybe that into your workout, or take some of the ones that you want to work and maybe you're weak at and try and implement them into there. And I hope it works, and let me know if you guys like it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and look forward to making some more of these videos for you guys.